Hey YouTube, coming back with another video. I know it's been a while. It's been a bit of a wild ride over the last couple of days, but I just wanted to give you an update of where I think things are going. This is my own personal opinion. This is not financial advice, and I still advise you to do your own research. So make sure you stay till the end of the video, because what I'll be doing is I'll be revealing some of my portfolio allocation and where I think things will go. And of course, I'll give a little bit of update on Vechain, because that's one of my favorite coins, although a lot of people might be wondering why. So let's get started with the analysis. So we've had this top out on the, this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, and we have a top out at about 70, let's get this right. If I can get my arrows to line up. So about 73.4%. And we started to have a bit of a pullback from there. I can see that this will start declining as we move forward in time. And actually, if you look at the bottom here, and my estimations was that we would enter an alt season between mid January right through to April, May time. And if you look at this Ichimoku cloud, it's gone red. And actually that cloud extends all the way up until June. So I expect for this period for us to get a small rally in the altcoins. I don't think it'll be the final rally. I think there's going to be a switchover between Bitcoin and altcoins. And what my plan is to hold my altcoins. And when we reach the April, May, June time is to start selling off into Bitcoin. And then I can see Bitcoin taking off again. There's multiple reasons for that. One, because of this Ichimoku cloud. Two, because I think the BTC dominance chart is way too overextended, and I think the dominance for BTC in the market is a bit too high at the moment, based on history. Three is I think that because MicroStrategy, and as all of you are probably aware, MicroStrategy stock price has gone through the roof. And that's in the traditional market. That happened in October. Now, typically, I can imagine a lot of companies looking to adopt Bitcoin into their treasuries. And usually the announcements from October would tend to take about 6 months. And that lands us right in between around April, May time. And that's exactly when this Ichimoku cloud ends. So those are the two main reasons why I think we'll have a small altcoin pump. And when I say small, I don't mean, I think it's still going to be a huge increase in the prices of these altcoins. I can see potentially, and again, this is my own opinion, don't take this as financial advice, Vechain could possibly end up at perhaps maybe $1.50, between $1.50 and $2. But I do think VTHO will be a lagger. And what I mean by that is that I don't think it's going to be one of the first coins that's going to pump. I think it's probably going to be one of the last. And I can see VTHO potentially pumping towards the end of this cycle here. And it probably won't do anything for most of this period. Other tokens, of course, will pop off. I think XLM will do very well. And the reason for that is because XLM is now going to be incorporated into the USDC stablecoin. ECB is going to be announcing stablecoin or Cbdc implementation this month at some point. And so therefore, I think this small alt rally, although everyone is saying that it's going to be based around DeFi, I don't think that is the narrative that's coming in this particular cycle. I think this cycle is going to be Cbdc coins. And the reason why I say that is because the ECB is going to be announcing their Cbdc fairly soon. And the tokens that are involved with that is Solana, which is already pumping 20-30% already, and that's supporting the USDC network. Also, we have Algorand, which is another token that's supporting USDC. We have one token that is not talked about that much at all, and it's just got added onto Binance. And I'm very bullish on this token, and I made that on my last video with Cello. and they're going to be implemented onto various other USDC stable coins also. So it'd be interesting to see what happens over the next couple of months. I'm not so much interested in XRP at the time being, but I am keeping an eye on it. And the reason why I say that is because Ripple is not the only company using XRP. They hold the biggest bags of XRP, and they've got the biggest amount of escrow. But we have to remember that R3 Corda also uses XRP, and they're making partnerships across the globe also. So it's not just one entity using XRP, and it's worth keeping an eye on, considering on how high it is on the charts. But I think Solana, Algorand, XLM, Celo, I think those are the coins that are really going to be doing well within this period, with Celo being one that is potentially not being looked at by anyone at the moment. And those are the coins that you really want to be paying attention to. The ones that are not pumping, the ones that are trending sideways, that is where you want to be buying in, not when coins are pumping. If it's pumping, you're too late. And I don't buy port coins when they're pumping. I think 9 times out of 10 I end up losing out on that trade. So just moving along to an app that I came across, and I think well, not really an app, it's more of a website, and I just wanted to share it with everyone. There's a website called blockchaincenter.net, and this is a really nice, easy way to see when altcoin season and when Bitcoin season is approaching. And as you can see, the month index for altcoins is at 33, and that has increased. Altcoin season index has been fluctuating between 20 and 24, and I noticed that today over the last couple of days also. And then I think the biggest move has been the altcoin year index, where it's moved over to 41. So we're kind of reaching that middle ground line. If we look at the chart here, you can see that we are putting nice higher highs and higher lows, and we are trending upwards in this chart. Of course, we have to break into the 25% range, and then we can see where we go from there. I don't think we're going to get up to this 75% range, but what I do think is that we'll overshoot, and that's typically what happened. I think Bitcoin has overshot in this occasion, and I think altcoins will overshoot towards the end of the altcoin cycle that we'll have between April, May, June of this year. I could potentially see us getting possibly up to maybe 50%, maybe 60%. I don't think we'll get up to the 75%, and if we do, we might bounce off that very quickly, and then I think we'll work our way back down. You can see here there's only one occasion when we did get up over that 75%, and that was really back in August 2020. So that was that altcoin cycle there. So just wanted to bring that to you. Let me know what you think. And finally, my allocations. I'd say I've got about 10% in BTC at the moment. I have 30% in ETH. I have 30% in Vechain. I probably have about 10% in XLM. I have 5% in Celo, and I have about 5% in Chainlink, because I think Chainlink is an Oracle platform. I think that's going to be used by pretty much everyone. It already is being used by everyone. So that's pretty much my allocation. I've got small percentages again in some of these altcoins that are, say, in the 300 rank range on CoinMarketCap, 500 rank range. But they're really small allocations, and really they're a bit of a gamble to see if they really do start pumping. In fact, some of them have actually done quite well. One channel that I do recommend you guys checking out is Elio Trades. You can look him up on YouTube. He does some really good analysis, and he gives very good and honest opinions. I could highly recommend him if you wanted to check out another channel that gives you crypto advice. So again, not financial advice, just my own opinion, but this is a kind of chart I like buying in. I don't like buying in when it's red hot at the top like that, and I think that should probably be the same for everybody else who are trading in this market. In fact, actually, if we extend this out on over a longer time period, you can see that the altcoins are getting higher and higher on that chart. So if you like this content, please let me, feel free to let me know. Let me know if you've got any questions or anything, and I hope to see you in the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.